Okay, now we are coming to one of my favorite objects in the auction. Not only in this auction, because we had examples of these in everyone, in all three iterations.
Well, you were actually the first one who introduced me to the gogottes, so I'm very grateful for that, because they're really sculptured by nature. It's incredible, and I saw one in your office back in the days, but in hindsight I also remember I saw them in Paris at the Versailles castle, because I think their heritage is also from the northern of France, right?
Yeah, from Fontainebleau, because I was very close to the estate of the Sun King, Louis XIV.
But what I think is very interesting is the way they're formed, just by a very silica-rich groundwater pouring through the sand, and therefore it has such dynamic and fluid shapes, and this is a spectacular example of such. But of course, the real value is not necessarily in the material, but in the shape, because it's a piece of art. It's truly a sculpture by nature.
It reminds me of the contemporary art of Tony Craig. You know, he has these beautiful white sculptures that he makes, and this is just, it's amazing.
The balance is interesting in the configuration, but also the surface, because it's so smooth, this example. Of course, you see some not so flawless ones, but this is extraordinary in its condition and in its shape. And I think the size is pretty wild too,
it's
right?
Very nice. Yeah. And if you think about it, it takes about 25 to 30 million years for this to form.
Incredible.
Absolutely great.